What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Red Crimson Gaming 101. Yo, I like to show you guys my recent pickups. So let's get right into it, shall we? Hammer Watch 2. Actually, guys, this is not even a recent pickup. This is actually an unopened game I had sitting there for a long while. This game is on PC. I heard it started on PC. It reminds me of Gauntlet. It looked pretty neat to me, pretty cool. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. It's also available digitally, but of course you guys already knew that. But I think this game was worthy of a physical pickup, so I went ahead and just picked it up physically. Next game, Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. This game needs no introduction. You guys already know about this game. It looked pretty dope. I'm from the era of where, it had a 16-bit graphics, those top-down turn-based RPGs. I like the art style in this game. Had to get it. Haven't played it yet, so I can't tell you guys how good it is, but it looks dope, and that's why I picked it up. Metal Gear Solid Collection. Now, there's mixed feelings about a Nintendo Switch version. Yeah, I get it. Not all the games are on the cart. I believe it's Metal Gear Solid is on the cartridge, as well as Metal Gear, the original Metal Gear NES games, the MSX games, I believe, as well as some other background bio stuff is on the cartridge, and the rest is a download. So Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 are downloads. So you're only getting the first game and the older NES and MSX games on the cartridge. Okay, so what do we have here? Marvel vs. Capcom Collection Arcade Classics. Another game that doesn't need an introduction, especially for you old school gamers out there that were fans of the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games back in the days that was in arcades and made its way over to the PS1 and the Sega Saturn. I played it on the Sega Saturn, the Marvel vs. Capcom. Honestly, guys, I'm not really a fan of these Marvel vs. Capcom games. I do like the original, but the older versions, which I'm holding right now, better than the newer Marvel vs. Capcom games, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But honestly, overall, I really don't like the games as much, but they're definitely not bad games. They're cool games. I did like the Marvel vs. X-Men. I love playing that game on the PS1. It was dope, and I'm glad we have it all on one cartridge for the Nintendo Switch for the modern age. So dope game. I like the older games more so than the newer ones. Next game, Romancing Saga 2. Now this is a remake of a very old game, I believe, back on the Super Nintendo. So they redid the game. Actually, I love the art style of this game. I really like how it looked, and I love the storyline, and I love the gameplay. Nothing beats a good old turn-based RPG. Those are the best. They're so much better than those mindless button mashing action RPGs. But honestly, guys, this game is really good. It's available on every platform. I played it for on the Steam Deck, and I played the demo for the Nintendo Switch, and it's really, really good. I like how it looks on the Nintendo Switch. It plays well, and it looks well. This is a really, really dope RPG. I really can't wait to sink my teeth into it. Next up, AEW All Elite Wrestling. AEW Fight Forever. So, back in my days, in the 90s, N64 had the best, hands down, wrestling games. Those were the best. Even up until this day, those games are still great. We had WCW versus NWO and, WWF WrestleMania. It goes on and on. So, this actually is in the same vein of those old school 90s wrestling games that came out on the N64. And I think the same team or some of the members from the team, can't remember exactly, I don't want to get you the line, but I think were involved in this game. But if they weren't involved in the game, like I said, I don't know 100%. It actually plays similar to those N64 wrestling games. So if you're old school like myself and you were a fan of those wrestling games, you may like this. I guess this game had mixed reviews. Haven't played it yet, but from what I've seen, it looked and plays well on the Switch from the videos I've seen on it. So only one way to find out is when I play the game. So eventually I will get around to it. And this game is available on every platform out there as well. All right, next game, Persona Tactics. Persona S Tactica. Basically, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's a tactical version of Persona, and they look like little kids, which is weird. But I wasn't gonna buy this game at full price. I think at launch this game was $50-$60 at launch, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't really played the game, but from what I've seen, this is not worth $60. And it very well may be a good game, but $60 though for this style of game, I don't know about that. But you can find this game on sale. I actually bought this game for $10, as you can see on the sticker right there at Walmart. So for $10, guys, they pretty much was just throwing this game away, giving it away. It's a steal. And I checked out some gameplay footage. It looks cool. I like strategy RPG game. This is basically what it is, a strategy RPG version of Persona. If they had made the characters not look kitty and gave them the same art style like how they looked in the Persona 5 game, it'd have been cool. But other than that, guys, don't let me make it sound like this is a bad game, because it looks really well. Eventually I get around to playing it as well. That backlog is crazy. Alright, here goes an interesting one. The Karate Kid Street Rumble. Now, I'm a big, Karate Kid fan. I like the movies back in the days. And the TV show, Cobra Kai, pretty dope as well. Pretty dope. So, capitalizing off the fame of the Cobra Kai series that's running on Netflix, they decided to make the Karate Kid game. I believe this has a mix between Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3, the older movies that came out in the 90s. Or was it the 80s? Anyway, this game was actually a full price as well. I believe at launch it was $40, $50. I'm not sure. It might have been 60. I don't know. But this game was actually $20, so you couldn't beat that. I remember going to the store and buying this at full price, and I said to myself, I'm like, yo, I think I'm really doing too much. So I actually took the game back, and here I am again, standing here talking to the camera that I repurchased this game. But at least I got it for a steal this time, $20. You can go to Best Buy, and you can pretty much at any retail store find this game for $20. The gameplay looked pretty decent, honestly. It reminds me of those old school beat 'em up games. If you like, what's it called, City Girls? I forgot the game of those two girls. I don't know. It reminds me of Double Dragon. I forgot the name of it. It might have been City Girls. I don't know. Correct me in the comment section if you feel like it, but you know what I'm talking about. It is pretty much, this is like a beat 'em up game. If you like Ninja Turtle style games, you will like this. It looks dope. Looks cool. Mixed reviews. Some say they liked it. Some say purchase on the sale. So for $20, I would say this game is good. Not $60 or $50 good, but $20 good. So can't go wrong. Even if you don't like the game, $20 is still a steal. I wouldn't feel like I wasted my money. Harvestella. I know a lot of you all are familiar with this game. Basically, it's an RPG from Square Enix mixed with, what do you call it? The farming sim. Those farm games. We all know Nintendo Switch has a lot of farming games. I don't know why they have a lot of farming games. That's weird to me. They must be selling or something. But anyhow, it looks really interesting. There's a demo available for both Steam and Nintendo Switch. Not gonna lie, I really love the art style in this game. It reminds me of Bravely Default on the 3DS. And one thing that killed me about Bravely Default on the 3DS, which is no issues by the way, great game. I like how they did the art style on the box art. And every time they showed the game, like when they show the pictures of the game, not the gameplay itself, but the box art of the game. I like how the characters look because it looks more mature. So the way how the box art presents the art style is not the same art style that's represented in the actual gameplay. And always said to myself, they should make a variable default where the art style looks just like how the box art look. So this game kind of reminds me of how Bravely Default should actually look, with a more serious, mature looking tone of the characters. That's what I love about this game. The art style in this game is beautiful. I love the design of the characters. I like the clothing that the characters wear in the game. They look kind of modern, but it's kind of weird. You get the RPG mixed with the farming sim. But from what I've seen, it looks pretty dope, man. I didn't get too deep dive in the demo like I wanted to, but from what I play, man, the storyline is really interesting just off the break. The gameplay footage looked good when I seen the gameplay footage, and I just went ahead and give it a chance, man. I just couldn't get this game out of my mind. It's like one of those games where I always wanted, and the price is right. You can definitely get this game for $40 brand new at Best Buy. Pretty much any retail store, GameStop, you might get it for $38. It's still $40 when you factor in the taxes. So $40 for this game, not bad. 60, that's kind of pushing it, but 40, you already know it's a buy. So there you go. All right. Here's a game that everybody loves. Heard got a lot of awards, and it deserved it. I remember the first couple of years when the Switch launched, this was one of the games that was talked about. The Messenger. Everybody loves this game. I like this game. Very, very hard game, challenging, but yo, this game is really, really good, guys. And there are several versions of this game out here. This is actually the re-release that recently came out as I'm speaking to you, with a black cover. The original cover was a yellowish cover, came with a nice manual, and you have the Special Reserve, which is the guys who I think made this game. The big box version, where it comes with all sorts of goodies, a hardcover manual, and a nice semi-metallic box. At least it feels like it, from what a guy on YouTube told me. He was the one unboxing it. That's the one I really, really wanted. So basically, I bought this game 3 times. I have the original yellow cover, one from, I believe, Limited Run Games. Not sure where I got it from. And now I have this version, which is the second, well, the re-release. So that's the second version. And third, I bought it digitally first and foremost on the Nintendo Switch. So I bought this game 3 times. I would love to get the big box Special Reserve version, but that's kind of pushing it. But maybe one day, right? I don't know. Okay. Recent release. Atelier Yuma. I have problems saying that game. Atelier Yuma. The Alchemist of Memories of the Envision Land. That's a long name for a game. I think they're doing too much in the name. Now, the Atelier series, a lot of people like those games, I guess. But from what I've seen, a lot of people just like the game because the girl had a booty shorts, she had some nice, well, thick thighs, whatever. So it seemed like those pervs just like that game because of the character in the game, her legs, which is, I don't know, kind of thirsty. Get a life, get a girlfriend. But anyhow, I wasn't a big fan of the series. They do have good music though. So play the demo to this game. Really liked it. I love the gameplay. The combat is some of the best I've played in the Atelier series games. I heard some people say it's not the best one. The Ariza was better. I really don't know. I think I had the first one, the second one, I'm not sure. But they made, I believe, 3 of those games, so I guess they were good and people liked it. But I really like the combat in this game. So whether the Rise series is better or not, what I do like about this game is the combat, man. The combat in this game is very, very good. That alone makes the game great. It's all about gameplay, right? So there you go. Another recent release, guys. I mean, that's the title of the video, right? Xenoblade Chronicle X Definitive Edition. Now, everybody remember this game from the Wii U. Everybody's familiar with the series 1, 2, and 3. And also, well, whatever, yeah. Everybody's familiar with the series. I, I remember when I bought my Wii U several years ago, this is the first game I bought for it. This game actually made me buy the Wii U. It made me try the game out. And yo, I mean, this game is pretty dope, man. It really blew my mind when I first seen the game. How and they introduced this game for the Wii U first, and I was like, whoa. It really showcased the power of the Wii U. It showed that it was more powerful than the 360 and the PS3 at the same time, man. Around the same time. I just like how huge the world is. It blew my mind. You had these huge animals. You could even go and bother them, interact with them, and fight them. It was really cool, man. And I kind of feel like this is the best. Um, the thing I hate about Xenoblade Chronicles is the combat. I never liked the combat, especially in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is a great game, by the way. It's just the combat that's a ruin it for me in the game. If they ever do make another Xenoblade game, they need to do away with the combat, man. I think they should just go ahead and just make this turn-based. So they make Monolith Soft, if you're listening, man, just make Xenoblade Chronicles 4 turn-based, man. Like a traditional old school turn-based RPG. Or you can do the combat like Atelier Yumiya. I love the combat in that game. But this game, man, never really played it like that, but I think it has the best out of the series, the best combat, honestly. I like how the combat flows in this game out of all the series. And from what I played so far, it was a decent game. I only played like, I don't know, 15 minutes of it, but it was still good even then. So imagine if I kept on playing it, which I will, because, you know, I got it for the Switch now. Still got my Wii U copy, by the way. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. So, Stray. Everybody's familiar with Stray. Heard it was releasing this game for the Nintendo Switch, then it just fell off the radar, and all of a sudden, it just came out of nowhere with it. Haven't really played the game. I watched so many gameplay footage of this game, so many reviews. I don't really go off reviews, but you know, I still take a peek. But man, I love the art style of this game. I love the idea of this game and the world of this game. It's kind of cool. You play as a cat. Who would ever thought you could make a game revolving around a cat and still turn out to be a good game? So, from what I've seen so far, very interesting game. The lore is kind of cool. The setting is cool. Can't wait to sink my teeth into it. And I believe I have this game on PS5. I'm not even sure. Okay. You guys really want to see what the last game is? It might blow some of y'all mind. It might not. But I'm going to go ahead and show it anyway. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster. PS1 classic. For those of you guys who don't already know, and for the new school people who play this game, even they're loving it. Some people say it's one of the best RPGs of all time. Actually, I can live with that. One of the best. Not the best, but one of the best. It's up there with the best. Play this game on an emulator. I didn't play this game on the PS1 itself, I believe. But back in the days, I played this game on an emulator. And I used to play the hell out of it. Actually, I played it around, you know what? All those PS1 games I never got a chance to play. When the PSP came out, I hacked my PSP. And I used to play the hell out of the demo. Sorry guys. I meant when I hacked my PSP, I played the hell out of the emulator. So I downloaded the ROM for both of these games. Loved it. Yo, I played it. Man, this game is really good, man. It was really, really, really that good. I recommend everybody to play this game, man. I really loved it. And you know, because I played on the emulator, you can put those cheats in. So I used to put the fun cheats in, like a little, you know, like more HP or level up faster. And of course, I played the game without doing all that. I mean, the game is not that hard for you to do all that, but I just like using fun cheats sometimes. Not cheats that makes me invincible, but make it more fun. And, you know, I kept that in mind with a re-released for the current console. This is on pretty much every console. And I said to myself, wow, like, first thing that came to my mind was, yeah, I like using the fun cheat codes for this. But with the current consoles, there are no cheats. But they do have the DLC that comes with the game when you purchase it. The day one edition where you can, I believe it gives you like some perks, like you have a crystal ball or an attachment that you can attach to one of your characters, equipped it on one of them. And what that allows you to do is like level up faster or gain more money. I think there's one for leveling up faster and one for gaining more money, but not for your whole team, just for an individual character, whoever you attach the accessory to. So actually, that's kind of cool. So you don't really need any cheats for real, but that's cool. I also bought it for the PS5. Same day, man. That's crazy. That's nuts. But hey, that's what us hardcore gamers do, man. So that about it, guys. Actually, I did buy some more games, but they are not here yet. I ordered them online, so they haven't shipped them here yet. So when they ship them here, I'll probably show those games as well. But yeah, so those are my recent pickups. That's a lot of recent pickups. And with a Switch 2 around the corner, you guys are probably like, yo, Red Crimson, what the hell are you doing, man? You going all in on these Switch games, being that Switch 2 is coming out. But the fun part is the Switch 2 can play all your games, all your backwards compatible games. The Switch 2 is backwards compatible, so every game in your library will work with the Switch 2. So that's very, very glad to know they're pulling off an Xbox, which is cool. I just hope that every single game for the Nintendo Switch 2, did I say that right, guys? Did I say that right? What I'm trying to say is I hope every single Switch game is enhanced for the Switch 2. That's what I'm saying. So I can just take a random Switch 1 cartridge, drop it into my system, in my Switch 2, boom, HD graphics, 60 FPS at least on the base level. So my fingers is crossed for that every game as a backwards compatible with the Switch 2 is enhanced. And I'm hearing anyway, they are going to be with a simple patch, or the system might just be designed to just, whenever it reads a Switch 1 game, just automatically enhance it. I'm really banking on that. Really, I am. So, all right, guys. So, those are my pickups. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you guys have any recent pickups, let me know what you got. So, that's about it, man. Red Crimson, man. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one. Peace.